Hey everybody, I'm an old guy gaming and welcome to 7 Days to Die with insane difficulty and zombies always run. And I need to turn my sound off. Hold on a sec. Alright. Yeah, so just logged in and got ourselves a running horde right from the start here. So let's take these guys out. Man, there's a whole bunch of them, too. I don't usually get a running horde, like, right when I log in. It's crazy. Come over here. Give me your head. And then just this guy. Alright, I think that takes care of him. Whoops. Ow. Alright, so in this stream, the plan is to keep working on the estate. I just got a pair of perfect 600 business shoes off that guy. Business shoes themselves suck. Nothing special about those, but the fact that they were level 600 is pretty cool, because you don't usually see that. So we have one more section on the estate grounds that we need to, do I have any concrete on me? No. That we need to level. So that'll be the first thing I'll work on so we can get that done. It's just this corner here. And then after that, the number one priority will be to get started on our farm. And then depending upon how our time goes, I need to go do some more looting, and I need to do some more mining as well. So we'll see, maybe towards the end of the stream, we'll go out and do another loot run, because I still need brass, in particular, for ammunition. And I need paper for shotgun shells, and I need gunpowder and all that, too. Let's get these guys down here. Hope everybody's having an awesome Sunday afternoon, wherever you are. Morning, afternoon, evening. Later on this evening, my kids are going to come over, and we're going to set up a Christmas tree and do some decorations. So looking forward to that. So I'll just put all this stuff away here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Level 600. All right, let's see what kind of shape we're in for gunpowder. We got some gunpowder, and we got more stuff to make gunpowder too. So let's cancel the gas and get some gunpowder. So we need 12 minutes 36 seconds of burn time. It's a little too much, but whatever. And we'll throw some gas in there. And let's get some shotgun shells cooking up. Because I know we're running low on that stuff for sure. And let's see, we're pretty good on bola tips. I don't think I need to really make any more of those anytime soon. That said, though, we might as well go ahead and make some 7.62s and some 9 mils. How many of these can we make? 210? Alright, let's make 100 of those. And then we'll use our remaining cartridges to make... yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about the Magnum bullets for now. Make a few more of those too. Because I'd like to start using my MP5 here, or SMG I guess it is, and my assault rifle. And I want to have a pretty good supply of bullets for those before I start using them on a regular basis. Okay, so we'll put this stuff back here for now. Oil shell can go in here. And the rest of the stuff goes downstairs. Alright, so those are 145. If we repair them... I guess we need leather to repair. It should bump them up to 313. This is 444. If we repair that, it's now 812. So definitely worth repairing those for selling purposes. I might have to go through and get rid of some of that stuff too. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Alright, so we have gas. Auger's in pretty good shape. We've got a shovel. And we have a bazillion million wood frames. Now, we also have some skill points. I'm pumping science all the way, maxing it out. So we need 10 more points to get that to max, because then I can upgrade my auger parts and make them a little better. But I'll probably just wait until I hit max science before I do that again. How are we doing on food and drink? We could stand to take a little bit of that. So we'll pop a meat stew. And drink some water. Then we'll be ready to go. Alright, let's do it. So I have leveled 3/4 of this area. Oh, you know what, too? I need to do some repairing, too. So I leveled all this out in the last... no, actually, I guess I did most of this off camera. I got started in my last YouTube video over on this side. And then I did this other quarter over here off camera. So now we're going to do this quarter and get it done so we can get started on our garden. So yeah, let's get started with this. I think we'll do the frames first, and we'll take the frames as far as we can. And then we'll use the auger to get the thicker stuff. So I've already done this strip here. So I think what we'll do is we'll start from this corner. And we'll work this direction. Okay, I don't need to do that. I need to go one more in. Right here. So basically, we just take it as far as we can until it goes up to the next level of block. And then that will have to hit with the auger. Okay. Hope everybody's ready for Christmas. I've got I think I got the majority of my shopping done. I have to wrap presents though. Funny thing is too is I haven't even set foot in a store this time around. Everything I've got online for everybody. Haven't really had much time for one thing. To actually go shopping. And also been having everything delivered to my work because you got these assholes going around nowadays stealing people's packages off their porches, you know, that they've bought for people for Christmas. And so there's a lot of jerks in the world, man. A lot of jerks in the world. So it's just safer to have it delivered to work. Alright, I think this should drop back down here. Maybe, or maybe not. Yeah, there it goes. Chops, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. How's your book coming along, man? What percentage would you say you're done on your book at this point? I don't think we need to go any further that direction. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for frame leveling. Well, at least on that end. We got a corner here we could do too. So let's I think we want to start right there. Yeah. Coming along pretty decently. Still at work tonight. It's about 35% done. Alright, cool. Have you ever done the NaNoWriMo contest? You know what that is? Have you heard of it before? I got another good real-life friend who I also play music with once a week. And he's a writer too. And he just recently did NaNoWriMo. So, something I've thought about doing, but just haven't made the commitment. Plus, I don't have time to write anymore anyway. I might actually hit... See, I don't know that all of this is completely level here. Eh, maybe it is. There's a couple spots, though, that there's some minor... I'm not... Yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably okay. So I think we're going to leave it the way it is. There you go. Yeah. Scholastic. Pretty big publisher. You all ready for Christmas, buddy? Now, you said your next book is, if I remember right, it's going to take place in the same world or setting as your first book, but not necessarily directly tied in with it. Is that correct? Oh, I just asked you if you were ready for Christmas before that. Got all your shopping done, all that kind of thing. You know what'd be really cool, man, is if you got a PC for Christmas so you could play this game with me. A few minor things to buy. It's in the same world. One or two characters reprise a minor role or two, but a whole new thing for the most part. Okay, cool. Well, I'm definitely, like I said, looking forward to reading it, man. Your first book was awesome. Anybody else watching the stream now or watching it later on my YouTube channel, make sure you check out my buddy Jamie Arndell. On his book is on Amazon. It's called The Changing of the Guard. Also subtitled. What's the subtitle on it? It just slipped my mind. Can't remember now. But anyway, yeah, check him out. He's written a book and it's a really cool story. And he's in the process of working on sort of a sequel. It's not exactly the same story or tied in with the first story, but it's in the same universe. So definitely looking forward to when he comes out with that. Oh, it is what it is. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, that just came to me right when I looked at the chat there. Yeah, it's good stuff, guys. So go check them out. I've started writing a novel myself, but it's a lot of work, and it's not something I'm actively working on right now anyway, because I'm pretty much spending almost all my free time, on my YouTube and channel and Twitch and so forth. But someday I hope to pick it back up again and keep working on it. Part of the problem, though, is that what I have in mind to write is in scope, it's just huge. So, it's completely overwhelming and all that. And I know I'm not, when we're starting out writing, you're supposed to start small with short stories and stuff, but I'm too damn stubborn to do that, so. Hey, no problem, man. No problem at all. And it's not, it's not just a shout out. I really do genuinely like your story. I enjoyed it very much. So it's good stuff, buddy. Glad to see that, you're keeping up with it. And I even admire you for doing that, because it's, it takes a lot of discipline, man, to work on writing a book and seeing it all the way through. It's a hell of a lot of work. Okay. Oh, we have a stone down there. That's what's going on. All right, I think that's pretty much it for any frame leveling that we need to do. The rest we're going to have to... Oh, there's a couple spots. The rest we're going to have to dig out, I think. One spot there, I guess. Nope. That might be a spot too. Let's grab this one. Nope. Too high. Alrighty. So, now we're going to pick all these frames back up, and once that's done, we start digging. Yeah, that's true. The thing for me about, especially when it comes to writing is, this story that I have started on is something that, has been in my will to do, for a long, long time, for years, in fact. So, my take on it is if I'm going to put the effort into writing, I'm going to put all that effort into writing what I want to write. And the other problem that I have too is I'm a perfectionist, right? I'm very meticulous. So what I'll do is I'll spend, an amazing amount of time, just on like one page of text trying to get it just perfect. And I know that's not really the way to do it. So I need to, write more loosely, so to speak, just to kind of get it hammered out and then, go back and edit it later, especially since I'm a noob at it anyway. But, I can definitely see myself picking it back up in the future, but it's definitely not anything in my plans in the immediate future. So I'll live vicariously through you on that. All right, so those are all picked up. Have you played any 7 Days to Die at all lately, Chops, or have you been 100% on the book? Excuse me. Almost done with the frames, guys. I know this isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but gotta get done. You know, they're adding more vehicles to 7 Days to Die. Or if you didn't know that, now you do. And it would be cool if they actually added, like some, farm implements. Like a tractor with a blade on it that you could use to level land like this. I doubt they will, because that's not really what the game's about. But, they could. It would be cool, because building is definitely a huge part of this game. In fact, it's the #1 thing I like about it. All right, it's time to dig. I'm going to turn my game sound down a little bit, because this is going to be pretty loud, I think. And I probably won't talk a whole lot either while I'm doing this, so hold on 1 second here. I'm going to change something up and turn the music up a little bit too. Got a little holiday music going on for you guys. So enjoy the music while I do some digging. Yep. It probably wouldn't be hard for them to do. It would be completely awesome for, this task. I mean, this has taken me hours and hours to do all this, and I'm, obviously still working on it too. Looks like I'm cold. Turn the music up a little more for you guys. Okay. Still think that's probably too loud. Jamie, how's the music? Can you hear it over the auger, or is the auger too loud? I'm gonna turn it down anyway a little bit more. Just need to look at something here for a sec, guys. Okay. Okay, almost there. Anybody want to buy any dirt fragments? I've got lots. Just about there. Well, with the digging part anyway. We'll have to go in and fill holes and repair dirt. That shouldn't take too terribly long. All right. The digging is done, finally. Man, that was a huge task. So, next thing we need to do is fill holes and repair divots. So let's hit the holes first. I think that's probably about it. All right. Now we'll just go along and repair these divots in the ground, and then we'll be good to go. And that, my friends, is how you level a large area of ground in 7 Days to Die, in Alpha 16 anyway. Well, it looks pretty good over there. Looks like we missed a spot there. All right. Almost done. I think that gets the majority of it. Cool. Oh, I just saw a spot. Where was that? Right there. Okay. Some of them are really hard to see unless you are pointing, you know, right at the dirt like that. And in case you're wondering why it matters, it matters is because if you set a block down on a broken piece of ground, the block will break. And so, from that, you know, for that reason, it's important that you repair it. Okay, cool. I'm sure we'll find more spots, but that should take care of the majority of it. Here's a spot here. While we're still kind of in music mode here, I think I'm going to run around real quick too and get rid of these tufts of grass. Looks like we had a spot right there. Still have some concrete here that hasn't fully cured. We'll have a few more of these pop up from the holes that I filled in, but we'll take care of them later. The grass here. Alright, cool. That is as flat as ground can get in the game. So, next thing on the list is garden time. Let me turn the music down a little bit. And we'll turn the game sound back up a little bit. All right, let's check our generator fuel level. Pop that in there. Grab our ammo. Okay, I think what we're going to do now is let's go replenish our shotgun ammo first of all, because we're probably going to get a running horde here pretty soon. And while we're doing that, we might as well do some repairs too. Out in the moat. We have 158 fertilizer. We're pretty low on nitrate though. What do I have in here for nitrate? Whoa, what happened? I just lost my display for a second there. I bet my wife just did that to me because she's in the other room where my PC's actually located doing some stuff. Alright. Let's, how much fertilizer can we do? We can do 3. Alright, we'll do 1 in there, 1 in there, and 1 in there. Alright, this has 53 rounds in it, so let's make sure they all have at least 100. And then after we do that, we'll divvy it up some more. How come that's not letting me put more in? That's weird. Oops. Okay, so we'll divide this up 4 ways. Looks like we need to do some repairing too on those. Okay, what do you need for repair? Mechanical, electrical, and forged iron. That one doesn't need to be repaired. Alright, cool. Hey bud, how's it going, man? You coming over later today? You gotta do that predator with me. It's pretty fun. I can't kill him by myself though, not at my current level. Just go around here and do some quick repairs. And then we also have to do some repairs on the big moat too. It's looking pretty good down here. That's got a little bit of damage. Hey, it's snowing! Christmas time! Awesome. Nice. Oh, Wes graduated. Okay, tell him congratulations for me. That's awesome. He's going to be a teacher, right? A worthy profession. My wife's been a school teacher all her life. Well, all her adult life. And still is. Okay, I think we're in pretty good shape down here. Looks like the ladder needs a hit. Let's check the other ladders too. That one's good. That one's good. Oh, computer science major. Okay. Looking at a job with software firms back here in town. Good. It'd be nice for him to move back here, I'm sure. Sure you'd like that. Okay. Now we're going to do some repairs in the big moat. Had a little action down in this corner right when I logged in. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's run down this way, because I know we've had some Z's down on this corner, too. I'm not going to try and repair every single block, but just the stuff that I know is going to need a little attention. So, Andrew, have you seen the Predator fight yet? Or have you tried it yourself? Where are all the zombies? Oh, they're probably assembling right now, getting ready to ambush me any second. When I first logged into the game, I had a huge running horde come in, which is a little unusual because they don't usually come right when I log in. Got a couple of glitch blocks there. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good. Just cruise down this way and see if there's anything. That'd be awesome, man. Yeah, I'd love to play with you guys. I've done a couple more streams just playing solo, and I'm getting better. You know, learning the ropes and so forth. I've got a couple of streamer friends from the UK that have bought the game and want to play with us too. So it'd be good to get a group. And I want to start trying the 4v4 PvP too. I might even buy the Predator pack because then you get some guns and you get the Predator mask and stuff. I probably will, just because why not, right? Missed a couple spikes over here, it looks like. Alright, that's good enough. It's garden time, people. It's garden time. So, the way this is going to work is we're going to make plates. We're going to make a whole crap ton of wood plates. And the reason I'm going to do that is because, well, for two reasons, really. I think there still might be a bug in the game where if you have more than 64 crops next to each other and then you go to harvest it, it lags the server. I'm not sure if that bug has been completely fixed. So we're not going to take a chance with that. But also, if you divide the rows, it's just easier to plant and harvest too. Plus, it looks nice. And that's something that I have the idea for that. I got from a Z Nation, because he does that in his videos too. And it's a good idea. So, that's what we're going to do. Just let me drop off this stuff that I don't need right now. And I should actually keep some dirt with me in case we have another spot that needs repair. And we need to eat, so let's grab a meat stew. Only thing to keep in mind about that, bub, is I have to leave for California the day after Christmas, so I won't be able to play with you guys while I'm gone for 2 weeks there. Completely sucks, but it is what it is. We need a hoe. And we got a good hoe right there. And we need seeds. Only have one cottonseed? Alright, we'll have to fix that. Let me get rid of some more concrete here. I believe I should have every type of seed. I don't need those in the game now. Don't think I'm missing anything. So that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different types of crops. Or no, 12. Yeah, 12 different types. Oh, no, that's not a crop. Okay, yeah, so I was right the first time. 11. All right, so let's see. We're making our wood plates. So let's run down. So this is going to be the front part of the estate. And my plan is to do some landscaping out here. And this might end up being the main entrance where we'll put a drawbridge down. The estate itself is going to probably be somewhere front and center. So about where I'm standing here in this general area is where we'll make the actual building itself. And then in the back part is going to basically be my field. So I'm going to make, fields of crops in the back there. Just to kind of give you an idea of what I have in mind here. Now, I'm also planning on building an inner wall, more for aesthetics than for necessity. So this concrete that I'm walking on now is actually going to get built up more into a wall. And then, of course, we're going to want a walkway You know what? Actually, let's try something here. Before I do this, I want to just do. I believe if I did my counting right, this should be 160 across. Let's see if we can confirm that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Let's mark 40, just in case I lose count. Okay, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Alright, so it's actually 83 then. So it would be 81 if we took out the two outer ones. And so 40 in is going to be the midline. But I only want to go 64 long. I'm going to make 64 long crop rows because, you know, of the bug thing I was talking about. All right, so 41 should be about the center. Now, does that line up with my... No, it doesn't. Because this is the actual exact center, because everything came off of this. So if we come here and we turn around and head directly north and stay on a straight line. No, that is right. Yeah, I counted that right. Okay. Because this would be 41 here, you know, coming from that side. And then I'm gonna want like a little, probably a paved pathway. So, I don't know, I'll probably make that, I'm gonna say 5 wide. Okay. So that's our center there. So that means then, if we want to also have a paved walkway around the garden itself, at least 1 block wide, then if I did this right, we should be able to start our plates right here. I'm thinking I actually might want to start them here and have this walkway here be too wide. Because remember, this is going to be a wall here. So that means the first garden plot would be right here then. Right there. Now before I commit to this, because once I lay the plates down I can't just pick them back up. Let's see where 64... Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm not doing this right, am I? You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to make the plots as long as they go to the edge there. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to have the garden just stay in this quarter here, or if I'm going to have it go all the way across to the other side too. So that being said, we're just going to go ahead and start laying these down and just take them as far as we can until we get 2 blocks from the edge of the wall that'll be up over there. I'm making this up as I go, guys. Making it up as I go. As always. Okay, so this is 1, 2. And this will be the outside border. Yep, I think that's right. Okay, so now we have to till all of this. Good. And I might even make this a boardwalk here too eventually, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. We found some damaged dirt. There we go. Take this out this way just a little bit. Been waiting a long time to get the crops put up here at the new base, so this is going to be nice. So every time I run out of food, I have to go back to the old base and harvest the garden there. Not that that's a big deal, but okay, so that gives us 5 spots. And you know, I think I am going to have this stretch all the way across. That was kind of my original vision. We have 11 crops in total, though. But let's do this side next, though. And I'm going to need to make some more wood plates, too. Because some of the crops, you know, like the corn and the potatoes in particular, I'm going to double up on anyway. So those are the 2 most important ones for making meat stew. Alright, let's go get some more plates made up. Day 76. We have one more day until Horde Night. I'll probably go back to the Cheese Tower Deluxe and do Horde Night there again, but with a couple of modifications, and we'll take care of that in the next episode. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for wood. I don't know how many more of these I'm going to need. Let's just make 200 for now. Okay. Alright, while we're waiting for those to craft, we'll do some more hoeing. It's kind of funny, the animation doesn't keep up with the actual action. Can't hoe gravel, so gotta replace it with dirt. The textures are acting a little bit weird here. I just want to make sure I get every block hoed though, because if you plant something on an untilled block, you get no more yield out of it. So if I plant one potato or whatever on an untilled block, then I get one potato out of it. So it's pointless. Alright, so that's 3 rows. We want to go 2 more. And I may eventually end up expanding this even larger and possibly making the whole entire north half of the estate just one big garden. We'll see. I don't really need to do that, but like I said, the original vision was just to have, you know, big fields out behind the estate kind of idea. So I wouldn't need to do it because I would need that much food. It would be just, you know, for the overall aesthetic, basically. Okay, I think that pretty much does it for the tilling. Now, I actually, before I get started with planting, let's get our fertilizer down. I'm surprised. It's been really quiet, zombie-wise. Now watch, after saying that, we're going to get like a whole horde come in. But other than that running horde that I got right when I logged in, I haven't seen a single Z. Let's keep half of that with us. We have 158 fertilizer. And I like to save that for the mushrooms, just because the mushrooms take longer to mature. So I'd like to get more yield out of them when they do eventually mature. What did I come down here to do? Completely slipped my mind. Alright, whatever. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to see if the 3 fertilizers I started are done. And they are. I saw a damage spot here running over this way. The hoe will also tell me if the dirt's damaged, just like the nail gun will. So I was coming from this direction, running this way, and I saw one spot that was damaged. Oh well, guess it doesn't matter. We'll discover it later when we set a block down on it and it breaks. So let's start at this corner and we'll fertilize this first row, and then this first row will be our shrooms. Alright, we'll keep moving with the second row. You know, because this is a survival game, right, and it's the apocalypse and all that, there's just something about having a nice big garden and a surplus of food that's really satisfying, considering, you know, what the game's about and all that sort of thing. So I've just always liked it. It's kind of funny because the ground texture doesn't quite know what to do with itself. It keeps shifting around. I don't know if you guys can see that on your end, but I'm seeing it here. Alright, that's it for our fertilizer. We'll be making more of that as time goes on. So shrooms, that's the first thing we plant. And we only have 32 of those currently. Almost made one row of it. Alright, what do we want to do next? I want to plant the stuff that I have the least of next, so we can get that caught up. Oh, beer, yeah. That's what I need to be putting on the fertilized plots. Or hops, rather. Because hops also takes a lot longer to mature. And the seeds themselves are extremely rare. You have to mostly, if not exclusively, get them from the trader. I don't know if I've ever actually found hop seeds by looting. I can't remember. Alright, so we'll get those going. We're pretty low on chrysanthemum. We need that for the red tea, and we can also make herbal antibiotics with that stuff. So we'll put those in these. Actually, what I think I'll do is put them in the remaining fertilized plots. The ultimate goal is once I have a full surplus of everything, each crop will get at least one row dedicated to it, and probably corn and potatoes will have multiple rows, and aloe for bandages. Okay, we have one measly cottonseed. So let's plant that. That we could just go out and pick in the wild, though, to get seeds. That's not a big deal, really. Blueberries pretty low. I guess we'll do that next. We'll just wrap it around and keep going this way with it. Okay. Guess the next thing is goldenrod. Oh, there's already a plant there. I was going to say, how come that's not laying down? Oh, and here comes the rain to water our crops. It's good timing. Actually, no, you don't need to water crops in 7 days to die. You just have to make sure they're exposed to the sky is all. Alright, next we'll do... I guess we'll do coffee. Then we'll do yucca. And yucca is something I actually have quite an abundance of even right now, but we'll plant it because we can. Aloe is next. And then we'll just have corn and potatoes, and we'll have to make some more rows for those. This is probably going to be the biggest garden I've ever planted in this game. No, it definitely will be the biggest garden I've ever planted. Alright, corn is next. Alright, so we're going to need 2 more rows. So we need approximately 160-ish. Let's make it 150 because I have 11 in my inventory right now. What's the matter? I'm hot. Okay. Oh, look at that. Got spawns on the estate grounds. We're going to have to fix that by putting our bedroll down out here now. Oh, shit. I always do that. Which way are you going to go? Thought I saw another Z over here too. Where'd she go? That's weird. Was she on the other side of the moat? I don't think so. Huh. It's bizarre. I thought she was standing right about here or so. But I don't see a corpse. Anyway, continuing along. Okay. As soon as we finish up with the garden here, we're going to go on the loot run. On the never-ending hunt for brass. I might actually go to the burned forest too, and we'll pick up some coal and nitrate for gunpowder. I'm not hurting for gunpowder at this point, but I'd like to have a little more. And if we see any lead deposits on the way, we'll hit those too. So we'll just kind of go on a little road trip and check out the countryside and look for resources. Okay, so we have a little more corn to lay down. Until they introduced oil shale into the game, having huge corn crops in end game was pretty important because then you could use it to make biofuel. Because gasoline was relatively hard to come by in end game. But now with the oil shale, you can make crazy amounts of gas. Excellent. All right, so how many rows do we have? We've got 3, 6, 7 on each side, so 14 in total. Once we have at least a full row of every crop, cold again? Yeah, we'll just have to figure it out, but I'll definitely be doubling up on corn and potatoes if nothing else. Possibly aloe, because that's what we need for our first aid bandages. But looking good. And then I don't know how far back the estate itself will go. This is the direct center here. So I imagine it'll probably, come back to at least here maybe or so. And we might want to like build a patio or a deck or something in the back. So I may not be coming too much further this way with the crops, but we'll just kind of have to see how it all pans out. But that's a good start. That's a really good start. Happy with how that's turned out. Been a lot of work just to even get to this point, guys. But like I said, it's just really satisfying. At least it is to me, to get a nice big juicy crop going in 7 Days to Die in the end game. Okay. Let's hop in here and drop a few things off. And we'll down another meat stew. You know what we need to do? We need to go hunting. I've got lots of corn and potatoes, but I don't have any meat. I should probably... Yeah, let's just turn those into tea. Minute and 20 seconds for those. Close enough. And 7 minutes and 20. Let's do half here. And half here. It'll be nice when we can start making our own beer, too. Just up to this point, I've only been able to loot beer. Alright. So we got full food, full drink. We'll stick those in there. This in here. How's our forges looking? Yeah, I fed some iron into these earlier. So, we could get these started with, wow, that's got a lot of iron in it. Let's get these started smelting. I generally try not to run these while I'm here because it calls in screamers. But if we're going to go out and about, then we can fire them up. Alright, how are we doing on rebar? Oh, there's an airdrop. Where the hell's it at? Oh, it's out in the desert. Okay. Looks like I have a drop in the snow biome that I never got. Unless I just forgot to remove the marker. Okay. So I think we're pretty low on rebar. Oh yeah, we're very low on rebar. So this whole thing's going to be just a metric crap ton of rebar. Because I'm probably going to build the actual estate itself out of a rebar. And then paint it to look like wood. I don't know though. I haven't really decided that. Because here's the thing, I mean, you know, it's extremely unlikely that zombies are gonna be able to get over here once I put my bag down. But it's possible, you know, it is possible. So we'll see. I probably will do it that way. I'll probably, because see, this is all concrete too, even though it looks like wood, because I just have it painted to look like wood. Speaking of which, let's get these guys topped off. Okay. Now, I'll grab a little bit more sand here. Can I hear Z outside? Okay. Get our concrete supply back up. We used a hell of a lot of that when we dug the big moat, or lined the big moat, I should say. So I want to get that surplus going. We don't need to take the nail gun with us for looting. Let's repair it though. We want to take the auger. Let's see. We don't need the shovel. We don't need the stone axe. We want the wrench. And we don't need the hoe. Let's repair our pistol. These guys are in pretty decent shape. Alright. And I don't think I'll take the wood with me, because I have some frames here. Got a pretty decent supply of crossbow bolts. Going on the ammo, so yeah, I think we're ready to rock and roll here. Let's make sure the bike is ready to go. It's fueled up. I think I'll take 2 of those with me for the auger. Alright, let's roll. Okay, so what are we doing? We're after lead, we're after brass, we're after coal and nitrate. So I think we're going to go this direction and head to the burned forest biome. Now the other thing about the burned forest biome too is that, ah shit, I probably should have brought my shovel. Yeah, well, let's use the auger. Is that there's patches of fertilized ground that you can actually dig up there and get fertilizer. They're kind of rare, but considering how long it takes to make fertilizer, it's actually worthwhile to do. And we'll hit this drop along the way. Alright. I'll take all that stuff. Don't particularly need any of it, but except for the large medikit. Large medikits are a pain in the ass to make in this game because you have to use a blood draw kit. But if you use the blood draw kit 2 or 3 times on yourself, then you get a debuff that lasts quite a while. So it's not like you can just sit there and, you know, spam blood kits out. Getting hot here. Here's some lead. Could go take those cars apart, get some brass. See if we can get a radiator from the cars here. I've got maxed out bad mechanics, so it's always a good thing for taking apart stuff. There's some brass. Crap, I'm already out of space. Okay, we don't need that. We can scrap those. We don't need that. I'd kind of like to keep those intact because you get a little more out of them. But the problem is I'm going to run out of space really quick here, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's bust in here. Don't care about that. Oh, yeah, we want paper for shotgun shells. Let's throw out the leather. Let's throw out the shitty battery. There's some moolah. More paper. Just really mostly looking for brass, so I'm not going to like completely loot everything. Come here. Yeah. Can't shoot today. I think I already checked in there, didn't I? Did I see what she has? Oh, money. What else can we get rid of? You know, we're just gonna have to scrap these. No way we're gonna have enough room otherwise. Hold the fuck still. Okay. Take the blood bag. We don't need 3 pieces of wood. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not going to find much brass in this place. That's nice. Now what do we get rid of? Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I don't care about that. You know what? Actually, I probably shouldn't throw that away because I can sell that for a decent amount of money. There's just nothing else I want to get rid of. I guess we'll get rid of those. That's relatively easy to come by. Yeah, because this sells for 400. Yeah, I don't want to throw that away. That sells for 400 too. Alright, you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to go back and unload some stuff at the bike. Alright, so let's see. Just trying to put stuff in here that I'm not likely to loot again on this trip. We don't need to carry all that gasoline with us either. Let's actually take one of those. Alright, I'm not going to go back to the hotel. I know I left that schematic back there, but honestly I don't really care. You know what? Now that I can start making my own beer... Oh shit, I'm out of hydration too. We might as well. I usually save the beer for emergencies, but now that we're kind of getting to the point where we can make it, I'm going to start using it more liberally now. Oh, that's bad news. So is that. Lots of nasties in here. But what I want is brass. I don't know if I'm going to find much brass in here either. She's feral. Come on! Hit! Take all that. Don't care about any of this stuff here. There's some brass. Yeah, glue's super easy to make. Don't care about that. You'd think that would be worth a lot more money, and there's a perfect level shirt too, but again, just not stuff I need, you know? Not worth a whole lot. That's worth a little bit of money. Take both of those. Oh shit. Time to go. There's even multiples of those guys. Oh wow. Yeah, this place is hot. We're out of here. So there's some of the nastiest Z's in the game, and there's a bunch of them in there. Yeah. See ya. Let's go scope out the bank. I'm probably going to run into some nasties in there too. We'll go into stealth mode and see if we can sneak around without all hell breaking loose. See, there's a copper right there. Damn. Oh shit. Time to go. I'm not gonna fight those guys. That would take a long time to kill them all. Just trying to think where else we could find some brass. Let's just go this way. Let's take a quick peek inside of here. See if they have any brass faucets or... Whoa! That scared me. What scared me? Another cop. Okay, let's go. We're not likely to find anything good in here anyway. Well, let's just head to the burn biome then. And get some coal and some lead and some nitrate. Maybe find a couple of fertilizer deposits. I haven't been over here in a while. All right. I think I've probably already kind of gone through this part because I'm seeing holes that I would have dug up for fertilizer. We might have to go deeper into the burn biome to find more resources. There's some nitrate, looks like. Oh no, that's oil shale. Yeah, we don't really need any of that. We got plenty of that. There we go, there's some coal. Yeah, so this is a good place to come if you're, for surface coal, nitrate, and oil shale if you need oil shale. Sometimes these places will have brass faucets, like right there. Oh, 2 in a row. Nice. Why am I on fire? Oh, I must have stepped on the fire there. More oil shale, looks like, yeah. Brass faucet. Go away, leave me alone. Is that a brass faucet? No, there's no faucet there. We'll check these places. If you insist. Oh, yeah, cans are very valuable as well. Don't care about that. Fall down when you're dead. That's oil shale. That looked kind of like a fertilizer patch, but I don't think it is. That's oil shale. Come on. Get off that. Alright, let's take a look at the map here for a second. So we basically covered this area here. So now we'll work our way along the snow biome boundary and then kind of just keep going in a spiral until we've uncovered the whole area there. Because this is actually, I think this is the only burn biome I found so far on this entire map. Nope, looks like there's one way up there too. Yeah, okay. But they're not all over the place, at least not in the area that I'm at. Oh, it cuts off and goes that way, okay. Well then let's Let's just do the same thing. We'll basically map out the whole... Oh, damn it, I'm on fire again. The whole perimeter here. This place could have a munitions crate. It also has an irradiated cop. Alright, well, let's just see what happens here. That's just a normal cop. He's still dangerous as hell, though. Wonder if I have any chance at all of sneaking past him. Well, actually, the first question to ask is, doesn't look like there's a munitions crate in here anyways. In which case, we'll still go in here anyhow. Because we'll find that stuff. You just stay dormant there, mister. I don't want to mess with you. Good stuff there. Don't care about any of that stuff. All right. Wow, that's a huge body of water. This is new territory I've never actually been to either. This might turn into a little bit of a exploration stream as well as looking for resources. Considering the amount of time I've spent on this map, which is almost 4 months now, had this series going, I haven't really uncovered a whole lot of it. Looks like we got a cave there. There usually isn't anything interesting down here other than shrooms. Which I suppose we could pick. If it'll let me. There we go. Come on. Really hard to get that to activate. Screw it, I don't care. Let's just go back and see where this goes. These caves used to be pretty substantial in earlier alphas. I mean, they would go way down underground, and sometimes there would be bears or zombies and stuff inside of them. And at one point, I don't remember exactly which alpha it was, 12, 13, somewhere around in there. Really, the only place you could find the ores was in the caves. Which was kind of cool and kind of not. I mean, because you couldn't, like, you know, just dig down into the earth and find a vein like you can now. And so, ore was really hard to come by, and you had to actually find a cave before you could find the good stuff. Like, there's some iron deposits right there. Could probably tap into some of this. So you can still come in here and find ore, iron and stuff if you want to. But they're nowhere near as cool as they used to be in terms of just exploring them and finding stuff down inside. I already got a full stack just from that. We don't need to carry that around. I need to pick up the iron. There we go. Alright, 2 full stacks is good enough. I could hit all these stalactites and stalagmites and get nitrate from them too if I wanted to, but that'd take a little longer than I think I want to spend right now. I think I'm going to toss the feathers just because I have plenty of those. Anything else I can do to clear up some space here? That frees up a spot. And alright, I think we're good. Because I need to save a couple of spots for nitrate and for, well, I have lead here, so I need to save at least one spot for nitrate when I find it. In fact, to make sure that I do that, let's actually hit a couple of these. There we go. Yeah, maybe I'll hit them. It won't take that long. Alright, got over 1,000 nitrate with those. That was probably worth the effort. Don't need to carry the dirt around. It's kind of a neat area. Little valley with a lake in the middle. A very large lake. And there's even a road down there. I don't think I want to go down on the road because I might have trouble getting back up here. There's quite a steep bank there. Not seeing a whole lot in the way of surface deposits. The other option is we could just start busting up a bunch of boulders, which would give us all that stuff too. It's never a bad idea. Ow. And we come to yet another town. Let's just cruise the streets here for a minute and just check this place out real quick. That's another power station type place. It's a good place to go to get electronics and electrical parts. If this place wasn't in the burned biome, this would be a kind of a nice area. Got a town right on the, shore of the lake and everything. But who wants to live in a burned out biome? Not me. What would be cool is if we found a tool store. Not a hair salon, a tool store. That could be... I think that's a factory over there. There's some coal. Yeah, the snow biome's actually a good place to look for coal too. Okay. Well, that's probably about the extent of this town. Looks like we have a laundromat down there, maybe? Yep. Excuse me, sir. What's that noise? Oh, it's probably just my music. Thought I heard the distinct sound of a feral, or a white as they're called now. Here's a brass faucet. Oh, and I can't pick it up. Kind of hate to throw the egg out, but I need a spot. And we're still after brass, so we gotta make room. I might the next season of 7 Days to Die that I do single player, I might actually add the backpack mods to it. I think that's just oil shale. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because I don't want to do that now when I'm getting close to the end of this season. I don't want to mess with it, mess with the server in any way. But for the next time, I might actually do that. Yum yum, cat food. This burn biome is huge. And here I thought it was just that little bit back by the desert town. Nitrate. Looks like we have a cave up here. Sometimes these can have munitions crates in them. Oh, and there's some more nitrate too. Alright, let's see if there's any baddies in here. Yeah, there's a couple right there. She's feral. That's either a fat dude or a cop. I can't tell. There is a munitions crate, so we're going to fight him for it. Well, first of all, let's see if we can do it without waking him up. Oh, that's a biker. Okay. Wow, look at that. SMG and almost blue on top of that. Take it. Nothing in there. Feather. Wait, do I have feathers? No, I think I had to throw those out. Alright. Well, that was a profitable little trip into here. Looks like we have another forest biome. Another town by another body of water. Let's just go take a quick look at it. And even better, we just found another trader, guys. Awesome. Okay, that's 5 traders now that we have uncovered. Let's mark him on the map. Cool. Well, we can't get in there tonight, though. Let's see what we have down here. Another town on the water, only in a much nicer biome this time. Well, it's not exactly on the water. Well, maybe parts of it is. Yeah, none of that area out there is rendered yet because I've never been here. Little church. Oh, military bunker. Or no, military base. And a crack-a-book. Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's... Well, it's still nice to find these because of the, because I need paper. But finding those early in the game is really valuable because then you can start getting the books that you need. There's a booby trap. I'm pretty sure there would be a munitions case in this military base. The problem I currently have, though, is I have no room for anything. So I think I'm going to pass it by for now. Oh, and they do have a military bunker, too. Okay. Nice. That's one of the more interesting POIs in the game. This, I believe, is a junkyard. Yeah, it's a nice little town. cemetery. Alright, we're going to start working our way back home. The most important thing we found here was the trader, which is great. So I think we're just going to kind of make a straight shot back to the base. And I got to unload stuff. I've already gone through here. Let's take a look. No. Okay, so we're basically going to expose a whole swath all the way. This is our base back here, so we got quite a ways to go. Hit another fire there. There we go. A lot of trees in through here. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, stop. I want to run, go in the water. No brass. Doesn't look like that one has any either. I think that's oil shale. Yeah. No brass. There we go. Alright, well, I exposed a pretty decent amount of the burn biome. I'll probably come back here later, off camera most likely, and keep going through it. to find the rest of the nodes. Go in this direction. And we're back to our original town that we started in. And there's my first base. I don't really have a reason to stop there. Alright, well guys, I think this is probably a good spot to go ahead and wrap the stream up for today. So I'm going to go back to the base and drop all this stuff off, and then I'll probably keep messing around, you know, looking for more brass and stuff. I also need to do some hunting too. And the next, well, probably the next thing we're going to do in the next video that I'll put out for YouTube is we'll have to get ready for Horde Night 77. And so I'm going to do some modifications to the fort that I have set up for that. And that's partly too why I wanted to find a bunch more brass, because I want to use the AK on that Horde Night, so I need lots and lots of ammo for that. So yeah, so that's probably what's coming up next. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me today on the stream. Hope you enjoyed the shows, and like I said, be sure to check me out on YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel, and I have a couple of Let's Play series going, both with this game and with Empyrean. And so stop by there, check those videos out, and if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a good rest of your Sunday, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it happens to be for you. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care.